There are two types of people at work right now. One keeps switching jobs every 2 years, chasing bigger paychecks, better titles. The other stays put, builds skills, waits, and quietly moves up. For years, everyone said the job hopper was winning. Switch jobs, get a 20% raise, repeat. Simple formula, easy money. But here's this salary reality check nobody is giving you right now. That formula has changed, dramatically. And if you're still playing by the old rules, you might be losing the game without even realizing it. Let's talk about the numbers first, because numbers don't lie. Back in 2022, job hoppers were earning salary increases of over 15 to 20%, compared to just 7 to 8% for people who stayed. The math was obvious. Switch jobs make more money. But fast forward to today, and that gap has nearly disappeared. People who stayed in their jobs saw salaries rise by 4.6%. Job switchers, just 4.8%, a difference of barely 0.2%, the smallest gap in a decade. So the question is, what changed? During 2021 and 2022, companies were desperate. More jobs than workers. Every employer was fighting to hire. Big signing bonuses, inflated salaries, remote work. Job hoppers had all the power. But now the table has completely flipped. Hiring rates have dropped below historical averages. Job openings are shrinking, and AI is quietly eating into entry and mid-level roles. Job postings dropped by around 32% since AI arrived. Workers who used to have leverage now have almost none. When you have no leverage, switching jobs stops being a raise strategy and starts being a risk. Now here is the part that gets really interesting. Job hopping does not just affect your current salary. It affects your entire financial story. Every time you switch jobs, there is a gap. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 2 months, no income. Then there is the hidden cost, waiting periods for health insurance, resetting your 401k vesting schedule, losing unvested stock options. These things do not show up in your offer letter, but they absolutely show up in your net worth. Then there is the reputation cost. Hiring managers are scanning resumes differently. 6 companies in 10 years? That is a pattern. 65% of employees feel stuck, yet they are staying anyway. Because the market is tight and the risk is real. So does this mean you should never switch jobs? Absolutely not. Here is the truth, and this is the actual salary reality check. Job hopping works when you have a skill the market desperately needs. When you are moving into a bigger scope role, when you are getting a genuine 15 to 20% bump. But staying put works when your company rewards internal growth, when you are building deep expertise that makes you genuinely indispensable. The real question is not, should I hop or should I stay? The real question is, am I being strategic or am I just reacting? The people quietly winning right now are not constantly chasing the next offer. They know exactly what their skills are worth and negotiate aggressively whether they stay or go. They never confuse a job title change with actual financial progress. Your salary is not built by how many companies you collect. It is built by how clearly you understand your own value and how consistently you demand it. Am I making this decision based on strategy or based on fear? Because that answer will determine where your salary actually ends up.